Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Daniel with POVPOOL, and we're about to start this match between Amar Kang and Warren KIAMCO. We had a little bumpy, rocky start this morning. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to get straight to the break right now, and basically this is, a little bit of Amar Kang warming up. Sacramento player Amar Kang. He is a cousin to Tony Chohan, grew up playing pool here in the Sacramento area. A very proficient, very methodical player. He takes a lot of time to assess his shots, and very methodical, very, very good player. And he's got a very good cue ball, great shot maker, and he's up against the warrior Warren KIAMCO. Now, this is a race to 4 from the winner side of the West Coast Challenge One Pocket tournament that took place July 4th through 6th here in California at California Billiards in Fremont. And today's August 30th. This is a pre-recorded match that did not have any commentary, so here I am dubbing commentary over this match. This is going to be 3.5 hours. I'm not going to tell you who wins, but you guys can all go to the CompuSport bracket if you want to, and you can go see who wins this match, because there was a bracket for this at CompuSport.ca. So Amar lays down pretty good break. Seems, except easy escape, I think, for Warren. Come off the one, and we'll bring the cue ball behind the 10 and the 2. He definitely doesn't want to leave. He wants to get behind that 10 because he doesn't want to leave a bank on the 6 or the 1 if he underestimates the shot. So yeah, we do have this chat room is live. We are streaming live on August 30th to the world. So feel free to say hello to me in the chat room. And don't forget to share and subscribe, because we could break 100 viewers today. Come on now. He is not shooting at the 1. He may be playing something a little more aggressive. Or maybe he's just going to play off the 3. No, he's playing an aggressive shot. He wanted to get a ball to his hole. He knows that Amar can't really make or combinate those 2 balls near his hole. Warren is known as the warrior, and he has he's an amazing player. He's from the Philippines. And, he was here West Coast Challenge 10 ball or 9 ball last year, and he beat Torsten Holman in the finals. He double dipped him. He double dipped him twice. And then the tournament after this tournament, which was the Freezer's Ice House 10 ball challenge, he beat Omar Al-Shaheen in the finals to win that. So he took $6,500 in the tournament after this one that we're watching now. So I can't say that Amar has really done much to contain or put Warren on the defensive here. Warren's most likely going to play an aggressive shot with some element of defense involved, because he's got a difficult bank combo He's looking right at it. I know that's what he's thinking. But he can also, if he chose to, play the 2 cross bank. And now he's looking at the 1 cross bank. Whether or not he can slide the cue ball, but I don't think that's a viable shot. So the only thing preventing him from shooting this 10 obviously would be that it might be difficult for him to move the cue ball and place it he wants it, because the 10-6 is not an easy shot. There's no guarantee that's going to go in. The last thing Warren wants to do is leave another open ball or an open shot for Amar, an open bank. But he's going to try to move his cue ball here. Okay, so he moved it parallel to the 2 ball. Good bank. Moved the 10 ball away as well. So that was a safe bank for Amar. So I'm not sure if Warren will play to take this out. By the way, I haven't really reviewed this match. I do know it's a long match. So I've made the commitment to stick with you guys and run with this and also keep the score. If there's any audio issues or if it gets loud, let me know. I will, I'll make adjustments if they're appropriate. So Warren did elect just to make the 6. So that puts Amar Kang on the board. Well, nothing aggressive there, just a containing shot that served to bring the 1 ball to the side rail. That's actually a good setup for future because, okay, now here, okay, what I was going to say is it was a good setup for Amar to maybe play some sort of shot where he leaves the cue ball behind those 3 balls up table. But now that Warren's moved the 2 there, it takes away that safety, that future safety that Amar has. If you're looking at a blurry picture, it might be because your resolution on your screen or the internet bandwidth, the speed at which you're viewing this live stream, you may need to bump it up from, like, say 360p to 720p or 1080p. If your internet speed is slow, it'll downscale your stream and it'll make it look blurry. So Amar played a kick straight into the stack. So a lot of strength to Warren's side. A lot of strength to his side right now. So I've seen Amar do this before. He'll basically, what he has done, I've seen in the past, is group the balls closer together. So he'll play a safety here, but he'll group everything closer together. And what he's well, okay, he actually did well to pull a couple balls away, but I've seen him pull more balls close together just to make it harder for his opponent to make a shot. double, triple, quadruple all the balls up and make them all look funny. That was a nice shot by Warren. Now, just to remind you guys, there was only one camera angle on this table, and there was no commentary. So this is it. I'm doing the commentary, and we didn't pay close attention to scoring on this match because on the matches that took place on table 2, mainly because we didn't have somebody there available just to keep score the whole time. I mean, basically, it's a pretty boring job just to sit there and keep score all day. So that's why I'm here now. I'm here just to, I have a new scoreboard overlaid on top of the one that you guys, the score that you're looking at is the new overlay. So Amar's trying to, bring something to his side. I don't know how he ended up with his cue ball in such an odd place, but I definitely would have played to keep the cue ball tight to a rail and, definitely doubling or tripling up Warren. But obviously there's an error here, an unforced or possibly forced error here that I didn't really see because of Amar, where he was standing. So here comes Warren. He's got like the chance to make several balls here. Got the 3-ball next. And then what? Or does he bank? Can he bank this stripe now? Looks like the 14 ball, maybe. Play the 3. Once again, I'm going to remind you guys, I have complete control over the volume and all that. So if you guys have any volume issues or anything, let me know. So for instance, if I wanted to, I could actually mute the table. See that? Now the table is completely muted. Okay. So if there's like some outside noise or some outside music that is too loud and you can't hear me, let me know. It's just hard for me to preview it the way you guys are previewing it. It's hard for me to have ears on the final mix when I have ears on my own headset right now. So, all right. So Warren and Amar tied up here, and because of that little mistake by Amar, he's now in a little bit of trouble. He's on the defensive. He's going to try to play. I mean, this is a bold shot. I think 15 to take out both of those balls there, the 14 and the 15. Or is he using the 4 to do that? No, he went for the 15. He shot for the 15. I thought he was trying to shoot the 15 or the 4 into the 14 to take out those balls, but boy, was I wrong. Yeah, my scoring is already off. Okay, so actually I think Warren did make 2 and then he has 3 now. So hello to all you guys out there watching right now. Please say hi in the chat room, and I'd be happy to give you a shout out. Russ Zorn, James P, Jules the Prince, Elliot J, Hetor451. Thanks for tuning in. Watching Amar Kang versus Warren KIAMCO right now. Oops. I was scoring the wrong player. So it's 4-1 now. Warren KIAMCO's off and running. This is a race to 4. So as you guys can see, Warren is not afraid to make this ball. He knows he can, but he's always looking for the next shot. He's always looking for how he's going to, break out and make the next ball. He's also trying to decide whether or not he should continue the run because, that's not what he wants to do right there. So what he was trying to avoid, he ended up doing to himself. And I'll explain what he did. The 15, which is in front of Amar's pocket, Warren may have elected to just play the 2, roll it in, and then play an easy takeaway for the 15 ball. But instead now, Warren has to come with a good shot here. He's Warren KIAMCO. That was beautiful. He wasn't happy with his shape. He played an amazing shot, but he could have potentially gotten in a lot of trouble because Amar has like 3 and more balls looking toward his hole. And if Warren was stuck there, if he wasn't able to make a ball or take that 15 out, he could have been in big trouble. That was a big mistake. So Warren just went ahead and made that ball for Amar and used the 4 for coverage. So that's something to take note of, guys. A lot of times when you've got to look for your next shot when you're playing one pocket. Always look for your next shot. You might even look 3 or 4 shots ahead, or maybe even an inning or 2, to strategize. But when you're on a run, it's important to often play 2-way shots, even when you're on a run. And what I mean by 2-way shots is that if you miss, you need to have a backup plan for that miss because you don't want your opponent coming in off of a dumb mistake. I'm going to predict that didn't go. Yeah. Good shot, though. He hit it the pocket speed, and he's putting pressure on Warren. He's distracting from Warren from his pocket, and he is he's putting the focus on Amar's putting the focus on his pocket. This is a great game, and if you want to learn more about One Pocket, you can check out www.onepocket.org. You can find out all about the rules of One Pocket, some of the history of the game, and also join and register with the onepocket.org forums. Learn more about One Pocket from the onepocket.org website, and get involved with local players in your area. You can contribute to some of the forums if you already know about the game, and you can discuss certain proposition shots that come up in the game quite often, and just get to know the One Pocket community at onepocket.org. And members also become eligible for an annual tournament at onepocket.org that takes place at different venues across the country. every year. There's a big onepocket.org members tournament you can play. So be sure to check out onepocket.org. All right, so Warren, you know, the genius that he is, Warren KIAMCO is always going to come up with something, and he's now got Amar looking the other way now at Warren's pocket, trying to figure out how to like protect or how to you know, defend from Warren making balls. Warren KIAMCO came onto the pool scene like way back in the, you know, like mid to late 90s. He's, you know, he comes regularly to the United States, and he also travels other parts of the world. He's won events in Japan. He's won events in the Philippines, in you know, different parts of the country and the world where pool is popular. He's played in Kuwait. He's come and played Super Billiard Expos. He's been considered one of the most underrated Filipino pool players in the world. Who, when they say underrated, he just is. He's a lot better than you think he is. I mean, he has a very unassuming style of play. He does not look like he has a huge stroke. Doesn't look like, I mean, you obviously can, he never looks like he has to make very difficult shots. And when he does, he always just slow rolls them in like, you know, like they're easier than they look. So he's an extremely unassuming player. But those of you in the pool world who know who he is, that really doesn't matter to us. We all know, you know, we know what Warren's capable of doing, and it's not pretty. He does not have the best intentions in mind for you. That's for sure. He's definitely looking to take you down and take the cash at any event that he's at. So what's happened here now? Amar has played a good shot. He's played a very good shot. Looks like he's playing rail first. So this is the easiest shot for him to play. He's playing it rail first. Not the best outcome. He played, I think he was a little nervous playing that shot actually. But Amar now, he wants to put his cue ball right back where it was just a minute ago. That's where he wants to put it. Voila. Excellent job. Only can Warren see the 8. If Warren can see this 8, it might not be good, actually. That's an important tip, guys. For those who like one pocket, you want to play one pocket. If you're really trying to bury your opponent, make sure that you do this well, and you're not also that if you miss burying your opponent, see that this doesn't happen to you, where you end up getting buried right back. So hopefully that'll give you guys some awareness, you know, to help you develop target areas for your cue ball that block not just the one ball near your pocket, but also the ball that's slightly up table. A couple of diamonds, like that 8-ball was. Not really sure. I think Amar's just trying to contain. He's playing to thin off this ball, and he wants to, I think, double up behind the 8. No, just use the stack for cover. So Amar's going to continue this. He's going to try again. Same shot, I think. He could have played this another way. He could have played to kick into the ball slowly. Well, that was just amazing. That was very good. You know, it's hard to slow roll balls like that because they roll off sometimes. They absolutely do. You know, it doesn't matter, new table or not. Those balls can roll off. Okay, I made a little color adjustment to bump up the contrast a little bit. I think the table looks a little better now. Feel free to let me know in the chat room what you think. Might be a little bright. Might be a little grainy as well. There. I think that's a good happy medium. So there you go. Eventually, Amar's strategy of using that one ball did not pay off for him. So eventually, he's going to error, you know. And it gave Warren a chance to come back to his hole and put another ball there. OG Duck says, thank you for the contrast. Thank you for the contrast. Thank you. I'm trying to brighten your day and offer it more contrast. And that was beautiful. That's why Amar Kang is one of the best of the West. Ladies and gentlemen, Amar Kang. He ain't no slouch. This is great. This is definitely going to tie Amar up. You know, I mean, guy of this caliber, I don't see him missing these two balls. He kind of stroked that ball. So now, can he do something super amazing and somehow get shape on this stripe to the bottom rail? Or will he just, yeah. Oh yeah, he managed to pull a little angle, but he's not happy. He wants a refund. But look at that. In just one inning, the score is now 6-6. And that was off of a beautiful bank shot by by Amar Kang. What appeared to be a frozen ball, which I don't think at the end of the day was frozen. Perfect. I saw that coming. That was beautiful too. He's played another beautiful shot, and Warren now is like, dang, these guys in Northern California play good. Warren, by the way, he played Tony Chohan in this tournament, and he came up. I said, how'd you do, buddy? He said to me, man, Tony plays good. You know, if Warren is saying that Tony plays good, he plays good. Warren ended up losing to Tony Chohan in that match. It was, I think it's already on my YouTube channel. You can look it up. Warren KIAMCO versus Tony Chohan. One pocket. West Coast Challenge. You know, you guys, if you're ever looking for stuff on POVPOOL, like if you just type in POVPOOL and your favorite player's name in the search tab, you know, there's a possibility that we have streamed that person. So we also have playlists for several players. We have like Dennis Orcollo playlists. Shane, Rodney, Oscar. Yeah, I've got playlists. Shane, yeah, I said Shane. Alex Pagalian, I got a playlist for him. I got Jason Shaw. A few different playlists. So, KIAMCO's going to have to rope a dope here. And hope that Amar makes a mistake. Amar plays this game pretty rock solid, though. This two-railer is on. Not easy, but it's on. And there's a, you know, I don't know if he's going to follow. There is a possible scratch in the corner ahead of him. He hit it long instead of hitting it short. That's fine. This could take a little while. I don't know what's going to happen here. Like I said, guys, I've sort of previewed this match, but I haven't. I just, you know, I want the suspense just as much as you do, so I'm not going to ruin it for you and tell you like who wins this game and who wins that game. do see a few more people jumping into our audience. I want to say welcome. Thanks for watching, and remind you guys that this is a pre-recorded match. I'm doing commentary live, so if you come into the chat room now, the chat room is live. I am live, commentating live. So today's August 30th. I hope you guys got your rent checks in. We did, barely. Since we pay $50,000 a month for rent here in sunny California. So I don't know, it looks like Amar's going to make this ball. He's trying not to, ultimately. Yeah, that's you don't want to be the one to make this ball. I mean, Warren wants to make it. He could actually make it right now. And see, he could make the ball and jack up Amar so as to not give him anything really risky to shoot at. He doesn't want to have to try shooting at anything. Yes, Fletcher McGillicuddy says we are live right now, 8:30:18. Yep. Fletcher McGillicuddy wondering what the heck's going on. If you're puzzled as to why we might be live right now, it's basically that this match was streamed without commentary. I'm just here to provide commentary and also update the scoring and make sure the scoring is correct. So you guys get to enjoy it while I get to enjoy it, because I really haven't really watched this match either. This was something like this was the third round of play for the winner side bracket. So both of these players are trying not to make a ball. I don't know why, when Warren needs to, why he doesn't want to somehow. I mean, he could make both balls, and he could try to make a ball and jack Amar up. Amar is really the one that doesn't want a ball to go in. Warren's just going to say, to hell with it. Yeah. See, that's what you do. That's what I would do. That's what I think is the correct shot, is to try to force Amar elevated over a ball. He didn't do a very good job of that. So now Amar's just going to play safe anyway, really. I don't think he's going to go for this. No two-railer available. I mean, he just hit that so nicely. Got Warren thinking. Warren is probably at this point is thinking, man, this guy plays good. He plays good one pocket. We don't mess around here at the West Coast Swing, folks. These boys come to play. A lot of these pros, I mean, they get upset sometimes. They travel, they spend money to travel and come and play well, and they get upset. They get knocked out by dark horses, especially in one pocket. I mean, Amar's no dark horse, but this nice and soft. See, what I like about Warren is he's showing an extreme amount of patience here. And Amar is falling into his trap. Because all those little, like, ball, table, roll, speed shots that Amar is playing, those are much harder shots than they look. And Warren knows that Amar eventually is not going to execute those shots. He's, got a higher percentage of fumbling on a shot like that than he has, say, fumbling on a bank shot or fumbling on a shot that could be an aggressive shot. So Warren is doing very well to keep him on the utmost defensive stance right now, and he also is kind of like figuring out how Amar plays. He knows that Amar's game is pretty good orthodox game, actually. I like Amar Kang's one pocket game, as I'm sure you guys will like it too. He's done well. He's won I think he won our 6th and 7th POVPOOL anniversary, or maybe 5th and 6th. I think he won both of them, or he split with John Schmidt in one of them, and he won the second one, or something like that. He's no slouch to the game. I think he just didn't he just win or just come in second in the Chuck Markoulis one pocket? I think he did. He won it, if I'm not mistaken. Amar Kang is a strong one-pocket player. He's a strong player all around. So, I mean, he's definitely pro-worthy. I think if he showed up to more events, he would do well. I would love to see him play like a U.S. Open event. Like, I'd love to see him go and play the U.S. Open 9-ball. I don't know if he has in a while. Shoot. I know he's traveled with, I don't know if they've done it recently though, the World Cup of Pool. He's traveled and teamed up with Raj Handal to go to the Philippines to play the World Cup of Pool. They both represent India. Amar Kang is of Indian descent, as is Tony Chohan. So now Warren's actually in a bit of trouble. He's now on the defensive. And I think Amar is a little upset there because he knows right now that Warren can hide him behind the 6 or possibly play like a 3-railer. Warren may not want to take it on, but the 3-railer, I think, might be on as long as he plays his cue ball right and he avoids the 6. Could be, though, that Amar might just be doing a little acting, too. Yeah. Hollywood. Amar's got an out shot right here. He only needs one. You better believe he's going for this. Safe cue ball up table. That's nice. That's nice. Can you guys all guess what's coming next? Not a bad start for Amar Kang. He's got the right stuff. He's got what it takes. I think he won that event too, the one that he's wearing the T-shirt for, the Little Owls One Pocket tournament, which took place at Hard Times Billiards. Look, he's playing the Dipsy Doodle. Here we go. Whoopoo! He's playing both balls basically. Yeah, he missed the one, and I mean he missed the 14, and the 8 ball was supposed to come around too. Let's see if Warren can come back and do something here. That's a hard shot, and you know what, the scratch up table is really a big pocket too when you play that shot. I hate that shot, to tell you the truth. But he had no choice. He's got to shoot. Got to go. I don't know, man. I think this is over, Warren. I think you've lost the first game, brother. Hell of a takeout. Wow. He got lucky, and he knows it. He actually waved off that shot. You know, like, I'm sorry, man. You get so lucky, but good things happen sometimes, you know. I mean, especially for Warren, he executes so well. He's never going to execute like, I mean, he does once in a while, but he rarely does he execute something like a donkey, you know. Two-railer. He's still got pressure on Amar. I mean, Amar doesn't have to win this game. It's not like Amar doesn't have it in the bag. He's playing the Warrior, man. He's playing Warren KIAMCO. So, I mean, you've got to stick with it. And you got to stay committed. You know, I've lost a lot of games where I'm up 7-0 and I've still lost, you know. I'm sure you guys have never been there in the audience. That's never happened to you. All you experts out there, all you keyboard experts who never miss from the chair, like myself. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I would do here, even because. I mean, you can thin the 11 and bring your cue ball up table, but really, what does that do? You know, that just gives Warren an opportunity to knock the 11 away because he's not going to make the 11. We all know that. So I think he's just trying to kind of keep his cue ball. I don't know what he's doing. Keep cue ball to the second diamond on the side rail. He's more going to the third diamond. Well, that sort of works. It makes it difficult for Warren to play good defense or easy defense. Elliot J says, that never happens to me. I'm the best in the world, with a halo on his head. Deluven Blockman says, nice shot. I think you guys were talking, wow. How about this first shot? Yeah. Amar does not have to win this game. I think he's going to play this three-railer, though. This is pretty dead shot for a player like him. Nope. He won't play it. I know a lot of players that would just play that shot because it's you need 3, you need 1, they need 3, and you know you're good at that shot, and you know that the way you're going to hit it, you're not going to leave another shot. Warren just needs to stay focused here. Keep playing a very, don't test Amar. Like don't like make, I don't know. It's so hard to play this game, especially when you're down like this. You got to put your opponent in a situation where they could fumble, they could make a mistake, but it's also you don't want to necessarily do that because you're giving your opponent chances to shoot to their hole. You don't want to give them chances to shoot to their hole most of the time. But what's difficult is that there's 3 balls there. It's very hard. You've got to look at exactly where you want your cue ball each time. You've got to get a good hit. You're moving balls around. So the guy that needs 3, it definitely odds are not in their favor. Just to overstate the obvious. So therefore, right now Amar's putting Warren in a situation where he's like, what am I going to do here, Should I just go ahead and like take a flyer at this 11 ball? No, that's a bad shot. Should I play the thin off the 11 and come to the bottom rail? Well, no, because I might leave a 14 bank into the 8. Should I kick under the 8? No, that's a dangerous shot for several reasons. What do you do? What is the right shot? So he drives into the ball, and look at this. He played a damn good shot. He played a damn good shot to double up the 11 and the 14. So he took away the bank into the 8. So now he puts Amar in a situation where Amar goes, well, I only need 1 ball. Do I go? Do I play a 3-railer on the 11? An extremely hard shot? Or do I wait till Warren makes a mistake? So that's actually a real good sign that you might be playing the wrong shot, is that when somebody has coaxed you into this shot, like if you came to the table and your opponent did not make a mistake shooting it where he shot it, that's a clue that maybe you should not go for that shot. Do you guys understand that? If your opponent fumbled, erred, and landed there, unintentionally getting there, then you might be in good shape to where, he's left you shot. But Warren's intention altogether was to land right there and to double up those balls. Amar has to do the right thing. He can't go. Yeah, so that's a good shot. That's a good shot. And this is the waiting game here. That's what Warren's playing. Warren is waiting for Amar to fumble. And so's Amar. Amar's waiting for Warren to fumble. This is a great end game. This is a precarious situation. Warren can come off across the top of the 8 ball. A little bit of speed. And leaves a bank on the 14, but leaves the cue ball down on the rail. And the scratch is also possible to the corner. I'm not saying that's going to happen to Amar because he's a very good player. He'll do what he's got to do to avoid the scratch. Basically hits it a little bit long instead of actually going for the shot. He's going to two-rail this out. And to his side. For those of you wondering right now, I'm not actually at California Billiards. I'm actually at my home studio. Just dubbing this commentary in this match for you. So I'm not in Fremont. So don't come to Fremont looking for action. Well, you can actually. But you'll probably end up getting action with someone else. I'm sure the regulars will be showing up around 2 or 3 o'clock. You know, a lot of people just won't watch a match like this because it's 3 hours long. But as you guys can see, 45 minutes in, we're watching a very good end game. Very good safety battle. And what a closing shot that was. Look at the cue ball, too, just in case you missed. Amar Kang says, Warren, I'm not trying to lose today. 1-0, Amar Kang in a race to 4. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Want to remind you to go ahead, hit the like button or share. Hit the share button because we need, we've only got 36 people watching. This is live, so hit the share button now, It's August 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st. And then it's September 1st. It's finally autumn is coming. It's been really hot here. We've had a hell of a heat wave in California. I think this heat wave has been around a month long since I got back from Arizona from the Freezer's Ice House Challenge. Wow, Warren almost scratched. And he's not happy with that break at all. This is good news for Amar, but it's just a good opening. It doesn't necessarily mean that, Amar's going to win this game by any means at all. It just gives Amar an opportunity to, not worry so much about taking balls out, but really just getting balls toward his side. So he'll come off the stack here, I think. Oh no, he just went for a straight bank. And it goes. That's because it goes, folks. I like that shot. So looks like Amar might actually be looking at this triple combination, the 9-4-5. Actually, somebody just mentioned to me that this is really, you should be calling it a double combination. Nice. Because it's not a triple, it's a double. What do you guys think? Chat room, what do you guys think? You think it's a double combo or a triple combo? Mark plays a good safety. Triple ball. Elliot J says triple ball, double combo. Wow. Dan Post says double combo. Triple ball combo. Oh, I like that. Triple ball combo. Yeah. OG Duck says a double-double. I'll take a double-double with cheese, please. You like the double combo? Yeah, it looks. I like the double combo. I like the triple ball combo. I like saying that, Dan. Dan Post. A 3-ball double combo. Kalabantesh says a 3-ball combo. Combo. Unless that's a typo. So you see where Amar's putting his Q-tip. That's where he wants to leave the cue ball. But how? By thinning the 9? Or just driving into the 9? Well, sort of. Just needed more speed, but I think he got the actual angle that he wanted. Unless he's left Warren a bank on this 15, I'm not sure. What is Warren looking at? He's looking straight at the 10. Just bank the 10. Warren says, oh yeah, Merry Christmas. Christmas in the summertime. He only got one though, so it's more like a stocking stuffer. Kombu. It's a kombu. 3-ball kombu. Kombucha. Isn't that a drink? Well, what do you do here? Safety, I guess. Do we take this game up table early? That's an option. If you leave, you just shoot this up table and leave Amar on the rail. Daniel A. He says, "Why does it say table 2 on the title of this video? It makes him think that he's missing table 1." Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Where this is the secondary table. Okay, so what you're watching is pre-recorded. This match took place in July, but I'm actually commentating it today because there was no commentary on it. So these are the table 2 matches that didn't get commentary at the event. So you're watching this pre-recorded but live commentary. Zambuca. Zambuca, Bobby. Yes, a good drink, says Jules de Prince. Zambuca. Not kombu. Kombucha. Is that what I said? Zambuca, Bobby. So, but also I want to just mention to you that these matches are unreleased. So the only time that these have ever been viewed, all of these table 2 matches, was the day that they happened. So if you haven't seen this match, I guarantee you this is the first time you're seeing it. I guarantee you it's the first time pretty much anybody else is seeing it. And I have even made a commitment not to tell you who wins. And that's either by game or match. So I'm not going to let you know who wins. So it'll be like a natural, normal, another day at the pool hall. I'm thinking about doing some news stuff as well. I mean, we've got stuff going on in the pool world every day, right? We've got, the jointed queue situation, the U.S. Open coming up in 2019. There's also tournaments. There's a Chinese 8-ball World Qualifier Series happening in the world. Like one of them's happening in Los Angeles in October. World 8-ball Qualifier with a $15,000 added or $15,000 first prize. That's happening in Los Angeles, folks, in October. There's an 8-ball table. The Joy table. It's by Joy's. It's by the Joy organization. They're doing this big tournament. 128 players, I believe. Played in the City of Industry in October. 9-foot Joy table 8-ball. Okay? It's the Chinese USA Open. Chinese 8-ball. The USA Chinese 8-ball Open. So I'm thinking about doing some news stuff. There's also tournament results like the Turning Stone. You got Shane Van Boning who won the Turning Stone. You've got stuff happening in Arizona. There's Vegas. There's tons of things we can talk about. So ball count hasn't changed, and looks like both players are trying to avoid going up table. And they're both trying to stay down table to try to get an opportunity. Which still makes sense when you're, still in the beginning of this match, kind of. Uh-oh, I think Amar may have, he got lucky. He had a good roll. Amar got a good roll. He rolled it nice and fast, but if that 6-ball would have stopped earlier above the stack, Warren would have been shooting at it. I don't I don't see an aggressive shot here or a shot to his hole. That's always a tough shot to try to hide behind the very ball that's down there, but it's kind of the appropriate shot as well. Problem with that shot though is when you don't get to where you're trying to get, you leave opportunities for your opponent, like such as the case right now for Amar. So when you're just looking for one target down at the bottom of the table, make sure you find that target. This is going to run out of gas. And no stack on that one ball. So this actually, okay, so, but Warren still has to find the target. So he's got to like not leave the 11 ball bank. And he's got to not leave. Okay, he just left the 11 ball bank. Which is only worth one ball. No big deal. Still, Warren should not have left it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm being hard on him, huh? You didn't play good enough. You need to play better. Holy moly, that was actually a very good shot. I did not. Warren's also, he's saying it too. He's like, man. He's probably going to get out of this match like, man, this is a tough match. This is also, Amar Kang is Tony Chohan's cousin. But if you notice, they have a completely different style of play. Amar Kang plays nothing like Tony Chohan plays. They do not play the same one-pocket game. It's amazing to watch, and they're both very good too. You know, and of course Tony Chohan's good. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm just giving credit to Amar because a lot of people don't know their cousins either. But it's interesting the how different they are from each other as far as playing style. Dan Post, he says, one of these years, I'll be there to play you, Daniel. EDT. I'm trying to figure out who is EDT. You'll have to send me an email. Remind me who you are. I remember you, Dan Post. I remember your name. I think we've even emailed before. But I can't check my email right now. I'm doing this. I'm going to keep score. So, like I said, these guys were avoiding going up table. They've been avoiding going up table, but now it looks like this is becoming the inevitable up table game. I think the last skirmish just kind of made them both a little nervous, and they both want to breathe a little bit. You kind of get that feeling like, okay, let's just take it up table. Just let it go. This is where the game's going. There becomes a point in every game. Well, not every game, but every game that goes up table, there becomes a point where you realize, okay, this is going up table. Point at which I don't think Amar has accepted yet. That's going to hurt probably. I mean, Warren can miss this 6 ball. He may just bank the 4 instead, but he can play the 6. He's going to bank the 4, and he may miss,
But this is going to turn things around a little bit for Warren right now, who's mainly been on the defensive. Amar he just might make this ball and just call it a day, because it'll just put the game exactly where it was. Yeah. You just make the ball. Now it's 2-2, but nobody's for the worse right now. Warren's still on the ropes. So, yeah, I got mad respect for Amar's game, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, if I was playing Amar, I'd love to play him even. I'd like to play all players even. You know? But what would I ask him for? I don't know. I would probably just ask him for the same thing I get from Efren, right? 10-7. Just give me, it's a donation, but I'll take 10-7. However, I would like to play like Amar for like 5 or 10 a game, even. That's what I would like to do. I'd play him cheap, but even, you know, and I'd learn. And he'd be getting some action, you know. Play him in the daytime when the table time's cheap. That's always a good thing you can do with the pros. You can play them cheap, you know. Just say, "I'll play you even cheap," you know. There's an understanding that it's guaranteed money, and you get to learn a little bit. That's going to be long. Warren still doesn't really have a shot to his hole, but now he does. Now that he's off the rail, I wish I could see the table. Now he does have more choices, though. He can maybe kind of come up with something good here. What? I don't know. I'm looking. I don't see a lot. He may cut the 13 into the 6 and just try to place the cue ball back again to the back rail. He may just contain it. Yeah. He didn't find the rail. You must play better. You're not playing good enough. Warren's like, those are the types of mistakes you might see Warren do. But you never see him like miscue or play some kind of crazy stroke shot that looks retarded. You know what I mean? I don't mean to use that word, but looks stupid or looks like a mistake. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to use that word, folks, for those who were offended by that word. It's a bad use of the word. That's a good shot. So now, at this point, Warren should be sweating a little bit because he's down one game, and he's looking down the throat of possibly another. Well, that's a little dramatic. He's not looking down the throat yet, but he's looking at the possibility of maybe losing his second to a guy that's playing good, not just getting lucky. You know, Amar's playing very well. Must play the game better. That's just kind of like a mantra the pool players have. Must play better. This is all from the West Coast Swing, California Billiards. This was a West State Billiards sponsored event. It was a Cue Maker Showcase here. It's an awesome spot. We had JB Cases was a sponsor, and we had tons of players. We had Big Time Threads making T-shirts for this event, for the West Coast Swing, for all of the West Coast Swing events. We had Cue Maker Showcase by Tiger Products, Ariel Carmelli, Eddie Cohen, and Kent Davis, and it was a great event. You know, we packed the house. We had people from all over the world, Ruslan Chinahoff and James Arenas, Jeff DeLuna, Roberto Gomez, Dennis Okoyo, Alex Pagulayan, Shane Van Voning, Billy Thorpe, Torsten Homan, Warren KIAMCO. Rodney Morris was there. It was a big and good tournament. Trace Kane from Arizona came. Bernie Pettypiece from Arizona was there. Jerry Matchin. Did Jerry Matchin make it? No, John Henderson. Jerry did not make it this year. Yeah, it was, and this was July 4th weekend. He hit a rail going in. Boy, Amar took a long time to shoot that shot, didn't he? And Warren missed the 2-ball. Take care, DeLeuven. Come back again tomorrow. We'll have another match tomorrow. 10 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. I'll stream another unreleased match with live commentary. What am I going to stream tomorrow? Let's see. I'll do another one pocket match. Tomorrow I might do a 1-pocket and a 10-ball match. But tomorrow I'll do Bryce Avila versus Josh Clover. That's what I'll do tomorrow. That one's only an hour long. So I guess Amar made that 1 ball, and then he made the second ball. So it's now 5-3. I looked away for a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Taking on this 13 or 11. Is that a 13? No, he's kicking the 14. L kick shot. Well played. Well played. Not bad, but I'm not sure. Warren can return this. He can return this straight to his hole if he wants to. Yup. I think Amar walked back to his chair knowing that he left a shot. He's probably trying to eyeball a 2-railer there somewhere, but he also has that cross bank on the 11 if he wants it. I'm sure he can, yeah. So he would just stun the cue ball, to that point that he just put his finger at, and it would put Amar in a lot of trouble. But Warren's not, he's still, you know, like essentially down a ball. Would have been nice for Warren if he protected that ball. Looks to me like the 13. Yeah, it's the 13. I like crossing over this ball and just playing safe as you can. I think Warren may have a shot on the 9. So maybe it's not a good shot. Maybe you could actually hit it a little faster to bring the cue ball out a little more so he can't shoot the 9. But I like crossing over this ball. Problem is he might make the 11. He might make the 13 off the 8, or he might even make the 8. He's going to do something different. Oh, he played an incredibly difficult shot, which could get him in trouble. This could get him in trouble. That was like a tall order, that shot. It's a hard shot. I suppose Amar was really just hoping to get closer to his hole so that Warren would not shoot this shot. But this is difficult for Amar now, because not only is the 13 available for a possible return bank, but so is the 9 ball now, because Warren's just moved to 15. The 9 ball is now available to Warren's side. You see, so now Warren can play this 9. It's a free shot. This 9 ball is now a free shot. So is the 13. But I like the 9 better. And I think Warren's going to like the 9 better too. If it comes off the rail too high, he may have sold it back out. Yeah. Warren played it very softly and very carefully, but not soft enough. Interesting. I thought about that double kiss, but I didn't mention it because I didn't think he would. I didn't think he would fail, but he did fail. Amar failed on that. So that's the second kind of like weird execution from Amar we've seen in a row. Remember, he tried crossing that other ball, and that 13, the one that Warren's shooting at now. But this is a hell of a testament to Warren's game too. If you give Warren a chance, you're not coming back unpunished. He's going to punish you most of the time, like 99% of the time. And Warren knows how to maximize, you know, and capitalize on all ball position. Even a shot like that, you know, it didn't drop, but it's in. Warren might go ahead and, Amar might go ahead and make it. That puts Warren at 7. So this is a change of a reversal of fortune, isn't it? The last game, Warren needed 3 balls. Now Amar needs 3 balls. This is kicking again, I think, in keeping with Amar Kang's style of play that we've seen so far. Kicked that nicely, didn't he? Yeah, Warren can't go to sleep yet. He's not going to be able to sleep in this whole match. In fact, I'm sure when he went home, he had nightmares later. I'd like to see these guys in action, playing one pocket. But Warren, because of his reputation and his stature as a professional, he's going to have to give Amar something like odds on the money or something, some kind of like incentive to play. Because Amar knows that he's going to be a ball weaker in the long run. So they might have to call it like an even 9-8 or even 8-7. That's what I like, the possibility. Even when Amar breaks, 8-7 when Amar doesn't break, when Warren breaks. I'd like to see that match. I think I still favor Warren, but yeah, I think Amar. I mean, Warren's just too consistent. He's top pro, and there's a reason why Amar is not that top pro that he wants to be, and that we all want him to be, personally, because, he's, we all root for him up here in Northern California, in California. This is pretty cool, though, to see now how Amar handles it when he needs 3 balls. Amar is trying so hard right now, too. He knows that he's low, that his percentage to make the balls are low, but he's trying so hard to at least keep the pressure on Warren and hopefully get the 3 ball or the next ball so close to his hole that Warren has to either make it or try a very difficult takeout shot, So I like Amar's patience here. Although now he can play a real safe shot, or he can actually play an aggressive shot. Let's see which one he plays. That was a safe shot with some unknown variables. I didn't expect him to hit it that way. Warren has a 2-rail bank here. He does have this. I mean, this 2-rail bank is on. I don't think this 1-railer is on. I think that 8. Yeah, he's not going to go for it. Amar could play a good shot here. Amar could play a very good shot. Warren's standing in our way a little bit. Made the 8. This could be it. Sheesh. Hopefully these guys will take a break. That way I can take a quick. This is a long match, guys. I was going to let you know this match is not short. In fact, I'm thinking about the stuff I had to do today. Like, and there it is. Game number 2 goes into Warren's pocket. And it's now 1 game apiece. Race to 4. And let's see, are they taking a break? No. But I'm quickly going to get another refill on my coffee. Be right back. So looks like Warren decided to take a break of some kind, which means that we're waiting a minute for Amar to break. This is game number 3. If you're just joining us, share and like, do all that good stuff, and enjoy this match. This is Amar Kang versus Warren KIAMCO. This is pre-recorded content with new commentary because there was no commentary at all on this match. So here I am recording it for you. So if you're in the chat room now on this live stream, feel free to check in and say hi. I'll give you a shout out and say hello back because we are streaming live on August 30th, dubbing this match. Game 2. Good break from Amar. Amar came into that stack rather nicely. It's just not fair that he didn't kind of open up more opportunities in that shot just there. Warren already owes a ball from the opening shot. Doesn't want to be owing any more. Not really. I mean, for those of you who, your thoughts on scratches, intentional scratches, I've seen pros happily take 2 or 3 scratches in a match, in one of the games in a match, because they know that strategically it's the best thing to do. This is not really a good place for Amar to leave a cue ball. But it's not, I don't know, I feel like it's not entirely his fault. I mean, obviously it is. I mean, you do what you do for yourself every game. But he's played he played that good shot jamming into his stack and didn't really open much up. And there's a huge wide hole down table there for Warren to find. It's a wide open lane. Warren's still thinking hard and heavy about what he's going to do. I think Warren sees that 3 ball as a possible threat. So like if he brings the cue ball down toward the 9 where at the bottom rail, he may leave the 3 ball open for a return bank, and because that return bank could squeeze the cue ball up table and safe. So Amar essentially will end up with a free shot if. And then you never know. Warren might also be trying to think of a way to trap him, get him all messed up. Or force an error of some kind. Or he just doesn't know what to do. He didn't even want to be on that side of the 9. He wanted to be on the other side of the 9. So that's a little bit of weakness from Warren. Maybe that shot was harder than I thought. Maybe shooting on top of the 11 and coming one rail back in behind the 9 was a bad shot. Not easy to execute. So what's this? 1 rail cross with a huge kiss. Okay, no kiss. That was sweet. That was sweet, man. That was a great shot. And I thought there was a kiss there. But Amar proves different. I would have been scared to shoot that shot myself because of the possible kiss. Amar Kang on the board. The board of directors. Huh, okay. He's playing good cue ball. he was trying to play a good cue ball. He was trying to hit that ball flat and carom some balls towards his hole. Good effort. How does Warren feel about it? If he shoots in the next 10 seconds, we'll know exactly how he feels about it. If he shoots in the next 30 seconds, then we'll know that that 2 is not immediately available. He's not looking at the 2. He's not looking at the 11 either. Or is he? He could try again. You see that 11? He could try to thin the 11 and land right on top of the 9. But that's a tight squeeze, and he ain't looking at that at all. Hetor, what is beautiful? What is beautiful? Why did you say beautiful? Oh, did you like that shot that Amar played? Is that what it is? This is one of those shots, I think, that Tony Chohan would be blasting. And then I'll tell you, the 11 to the 9 idea that I had? Tony might play it different, where he might drive the 11 and force follow between the 2 and the 9. But driving the 11 will drive the 11 back to the stack and move balls toward his hole. He'll try to basically put the cue ball between the 2 and the 9. That's a Tony Chohan shot. Anything new on Premium? POVPOOL Premium is working to get new stuff up there. We're going to be releasing Boosty and Chohan, another episode of that tonight or tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing another episode of Boosty Chohan like another 5 or 6 days right after that. We're going to try to finish off the Boosty Chohan. And then I'm going to be getting the finals of the Freezer's Ice House events. I'll be getting those on Premium. And then I'm going to start working on Shane versus Tony Chohan on Premium. That'll be the next one that we're going to be working on. And then we've also got some Rodney Morris versus Edgy Geronimo from a couple years ago that I want to put on Premium. So we've got stuff to come up on Premium. We're just doing it slowly, guys. I just want to give you, disclaimer. POVPOOL's Premium channel is a slow process because we do a lot of remastering and re-editing, and it's difficult for us to get stuff up there in a timely manner. This is why we only charge $6.99 a month for all the premium content, and you also have the option to pause your subscription at any time. So $6.99 a month for POVPOOL's Premium channel. You can already watch the big one. You can watch action between Sal Butera and Ruben Batista. You can watch action between Boosty and Chohan, Dennis and Chohan. We've got some hard time stuff that we have up there. Finals of this event and finals of the Cole Dixon are up there. So give us some time. If you feel like checking it out, I'll leave you the link in the chat room. So Premium's being updated in the next couple of days with at least one new episode, and then another episode to finish off Chohan Boosty, hopefully within the next week. Meanwhile, I've lost count a little bit, I think. Is Warren still shooting? I think it's going to be 1 ball to Warren. Is that correct? I'll find out right now. Yeah. Warren has 1. He paid his ball back, and he has 1. Nope, I'm sorry. He has 2. Two to 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2 to 2. Anybody want to contest, let me know. Ooh, did you guys see that? He actually hit that 8 ball twice. Hit the 8 ball twice. And I think he was just trying to kick it. Oh, that was sweet. That's going to be all day for Warren. What can he see beyond this 8 ball, though? I think he sees something. I mean, definitely the 15-5, I think, is also there. But I think he's looking at this 14, I think, which is between the 12 and the 15, next to the 5. So shoot the 8. Now he could float up for the 7 or the 4, but he's going for these balls. This is. Okay. No, I think he played for the 7, actually. I think he did play for the 7. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wow, that's very straight. He's going to have to. It may not even be worth trying to do something here. I mean, I don't see a way to break into this. Can he force follow and spin underneath the stack. I mean, is it even worth it? Look at everything. It's kind of compact, you know, like you don't want to, if you hit this stack, you want to hit it nice and hard. He's drawing. He's got to be drawing. Nope. Follow. Yeah, it just didn't. Did he see something? Did he think he was going to come into the one and set himself up a bank? That might have been true. That might have been what he thought would happen. I'm not sure if he can shoot at this 7. He's got to mess into it. And then he leaves the 4. Oh, this is going to be game over, man. Come on, man. Come on. You must play better. Oh, wait. Oh, that was a scratch, so. Oh, wait. Is it 4? 3? Yeah, it's 4-3. About to be 4-7. At the very least. So there's 2 things here. Warren could play up for the 4-ball now, or he could make an aggressive move and try to just use the stack. So set up a shot for the 1-ball and use the stack for a position on another shot and just close out the match, or close out this game. So, like, what's the wise thing to do? Is to play for the 4, which is actually a difficult position. The 4 is not easy position. This is probably an easier position even. He knows he'll end up on the 1, but will he have a breakout? Probably not. Well, I don't know. What's he see? If he makes the 1, can he make the 10? Yeah, I think he can make this 10. No, it's the combo. It wasn't on, though. But look what he did. Now Amar has to play off the 5 and just try to contain. He can choose to play aggressive. He could try to bank the 5, bank it, and use the 4-ball as a stopper for the cue ball. If he makes that 5, he could tie up the game pretty easily. But he has to make the 5. I like going for the 5 here. Oh, he's going to go for the 15. I like the 5 better. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, ladies and gentlemen, for liking the 5-ball? If liking the 5 was wrong, I don't want to be right. I like the 5-ball. You try to make that 5, bank it, use the 4 as a stopper, run out to tie up the game because it's 6-3, and you use that stack also to you shoot the 5 pocket speed. You know, maybe the angle wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe the audience. I need an opinion here. I guess Warren needed 3. Okay. All right. Well, clerical error on my part. But Warren now has 2 games. It's 2-1, 2-1. Having fun here on POVPOOL this August 30th. It's a home stream. So check in with us in the chat room and like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And let's catch the next rack, which is the 4th rack of this match, this race to 4. Warren KIAMCO, who is also known as the Warrior. He's playing a very, very good game against Amar KANG, who, should I say, is also playing pretty good pool. These guys are playing both very good. You know, you gotta give credit to Amar. It's not easy to hold down a guy like Warren KIAMCO. It's really not. You know, he's gonna punish you for every mistake you make, which you guys have seen. You guys have seen it happen. This looked like one of those mistake breaks that end up back in the stack. They end up better than the break you tried to play. That's good cue ball from Amar, who would just know that as a standard. That's a standard shot right there. It looks prettier than it is. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's actually a sensible shot to execute. It's not the hardest shot. Hetor451 just says my game is horrible, so my opinion is not valid. We're talking about that last game. All right. Still drinking coffee. I've had a couple of Fig Newtons for breakfast. After this, I'm probably going to go live it up and have a nice big breakfast. What I'd like to do, and I almost actually did it the other day, I almost had Mike Leahy join me in commentary here. I'm going to have Geraldine join me in commentary as well in the future. These are Table 2 matches. Table 2 matches live on POVPOOL. So, you know, like if I have access to a pool player and they want to come over to the home studio and dub a couple matches with me, I might get down with that. That's a good kind of chokehold shot right there. He might be leaving Warren with just one choice, which is to just kick to the bottom rail or to the side rail, but try to hit the 5. So you just want to hit the 5 here. He can kick right into the 5. I think he'll have a relatively safe cue ball. I don't think he's going to leave a return bank up table because the 9 is where it is. I mean, he may leave the bank may actually end up being on the 9. But why would you shoot that 9 ball and leave Warren possible 7, 15, 12? I mean, there's balls that are going to Warren's hole. So he's kicking into the 5. Or is he just kicking on top of the 11? He's just playing like I'm going to foul. He don't want to hit no balls. GoPlayPool.com. Yeah, you guys see that logo? GoPlayPool.com. I used them just yesterday to find out about that Chinese 8-ball tournament that's happening in Los Angeles. It's an app you can download to your phone. It's a free app, so get the GoPlayPool app for your phone, your smartphone, your tablet. You can download it to a tablet as well, and it's free. And don't worry, they don't send you like a bunch of advertisements. They don't snoop on your, whatever, allow us to use your contacts and access your photos. Don't worry, GoPlayPool doesn't do that. But you can also read all of their terms of service up there too. Anyway, it's a free app. GoPlayPool. GoPlayPool. Go play pool. Go play pool. The wise old owl says, go play pool. He is playing this 9. Good try, Amar, and good speed, You're right. I know there's a combo. It's not easy, but I wouldn't want to leave anything for Warren. But if you're pretty sure that you could shoot that 9 as well as you did, then you deserve my respect, big time. Wow. Look at this cue ball. And to miss the shot, that's just such good fortune, Like, if he'd have made it, he'd have been screwed, because what are you going to shoot at next, Warren KIAMCO? You don't have a shot next. But to miss it in the pocket like that, Amar's probably sick. He's like, man, can't the guy just make the ball? Warren probably goes to his chair. I didn't mean to make the ball. No, he meant to make the ball. Why can't you get a bridge and stun that 14 ball, stun the 14 and float your cue ball into the 12, because you're gonna leave the 9 ball bank. Oh, I see.
shoot, man. You know what, Amar? You are screwed. He's going to have to go here. Ken Schumann's coming to take a look at this shot. Whoa, here we go. Here's one for the highlights. Wow. Good shot, Amar. Good shot. Now look. Now look at Amar Kang. Biggest gunslinger in California. He's winding up for the shot. He's just making sure that he knows what he's going to shoot next. He just come up for the 3. I like even hitting the, coming up a little low on the 3. That way you can kind of stun up, move the 4 and the 6. So if he's a little low here, that's good. Because now he can kind of cinch out, draw out, and see what he can do with those 2 other balls right there. I don't think he is, though. Now he might be in a bad position because you see the 5 balls open. He could have set everything up to make both the 5 and the 3, but this game's not going to be over. He might have to play for the bank here on the 15, but it doesn't look like that's what he's doing. He does have a little angle, doesn't he? Pacha. Pizzazz. I've got 3. What have you got? You owe a ball, sir. Which is going to be paid pretty quickly. What is he doing here? Is he playing for the 4? Play for the 4, but play it soft, sir. Because I don't think the 13-5 is your next shot. I think the 12 would be your next shot after the 4. You play it soft. 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 He had to cut that real thin. And that's why he played it in the pace that he did, I think. Well, this is an absolute sellout. You can't shoot this good and then just completely sell out to your opponent. It's just not. You're not going to live long. So Warren owes a ball. That puts him back to 0. Many games end like this, where it's just all about waiting for the first person to make a mistake and whether or not your opponent can punish you for it. And this is what Amar's going to try to do right now. I mean, what Warren's going to try to do right now is just cross or get very close to the finish line in this inning. He tore 4-5-1. He says, I can barely shoot 4 in a row. I own like 12 Qs. So you're compensating, huh? You just haven't found the right cue, Hitor. You need to find the right cue. Dude, he may have messed up. I don't know. Does that 14 go straight in? He can still shoot the 7 too if he wants. This is probably the toughest part about playing Warren, is how good of a shot maker he is. Like, with balls in front of your hole, he's still not afraid
to try to run out on his side. I jinxed them. Unidentified callers on my phone can feel free to leave a voicemail. If not, I will not call you back. Please leave a voicemail. Always leave a voicemail, right? Unless that friend of yours is someone you text with all the time. Some friends we have, we don't voicemail them, we just text them. Everybody's got those friends, right? I'm guessing these guys went and took a quick break. So, I don't know, man. You guys want to talk about stuff? Let's see. Shane Van Boening wins his fourth Turning Stone title, by the way. The 30th annual Turning Stone Classic has now been won 4 times by Shane Van Boening. But he is still dwarfed by Jason Shaw, who has won 5 Turning Stones. And so Shane's got some work to do. You don't play good enough. You need to play better. Hunter Lombardo, he was a highlight of the Turning Stone. He came in, I believe he ended up coming in 4th place, if I'm not mistaken, or 3rd place in the Turning Stone event. Hunter, who lives in Florida. I believe he ended up beating like Mika and Billy Thorpe. Oh no, Immonen lost to Danny Normandine, and Billy Thorpe lost to Brandon Schuff. My goodness, man, these guys take a long break. Hunter always plays the Turning Stone, but he's never gotten past like 7th place. And he beat Pat Fleming and Demetrios Gelatis, and he had a tough match with Johnny Archer for the hot seat, and apparently he played pretty good. Hunter Lombardo. Man, where are these guys? Okay, well, go get some popcorn or something. La la la. You know what I'll do? Here. I'll find out where these guys are. KJ Warren, please return to your tables. I don't know where we are. Oh, I gotta. Okay, there we are. What? Oh.
All right, let's see if I can't get him to come back to his table. To the table. All right, let's see if that works. All right, let's try that. Okay, now, Amar has returned to the table. Sorry about that, guys. What a long break that was, huh? So still 2-3. Warren has just fumbled badly. He could have had a lot of balls, man. And so Amar is going to play an excellent rail first shot. And then wind up on the 5. And you know, I'm beginning to wonder if he just played that on purpose. Thinking, I'll play for the 5, but the 15 and the 13, the 15's there for insurance. I don't know. I'm not sure. But he hit that well. It's a good shot. Will he make this 5? Bingo. Ooh, a nice little bump on the 7. Playing for 3 now. Amar has a chance to quickly turn the volume down on this match. Ooh, what a nice roll. What a good roll. And you know what? That's actually a very good roll because he's so close now to this next ball that there are a lot more choices of how to spin this cue ball and how to end up for the. I like the 11 and the 1 up table there. But having close proximity to the 15 like that, it gives him more freedom to get shape on any of the balls on any of the tables. And he just played perfect on the 11. This is going to end it for Amar if he can make this. And it'll tie up the match at 2-2 in a race to 4. We got action, folks, here. California Billiards. And Warren is probably saying, man, he plays good. So, we got a match, folks. This is a hell of a match. I like this match. Definitely worth my sweat bet. I didn't put a sweat bet on this. Long match, though. Long match. It's been basically 2 hours and 45 minutes. It really has. Amar's probably feeling like this is good. I feel good. It's my break. It's 2-2. I'm showing Warren what I came to do. You know, that's got to feel good when you're playing and almost beating a pro, and you know, you're definitely keeping up with him. You're showing a lead in some games. I mean, basically, Amar had a chance to get 2 games and end up 2-0 on this in this match. I think he did. Wait, he did, and Warren just won 2 more games in a row. So. No, Amar was going to win the second game. That's right. But then Warren won 2 games in a row, and now Amar just took this game. It's tied up. So Chris Bird says, USA here, Colorado. What's up, Bird? The bird is the word. The bird. You guys watch The Simpsons? Or no, that's Family Guy, isn't it? Duh. Family Guy. Amar thinks he can cut this. Is that what's actually happening at this point in time? It's low percentage. This is a 4-rail bank, I believe, or 3-rail bank. I'm sorry. I like the way he moved it right there. I like the way you move it. All right, I'll stop singing. Have I seen the video of that song? Yeah, I've seen a couple clips on YouTube of that burr with the Family Guy. I forgot his name, but I watch the show once in a while. I don't quite know the backstory to it, but I know the spectacle of it. All right, so Warren, it's 2-2. You've worked hard, buddy. You lost the last game. You got to be careful here, bruh. You know, it's funny, like, for both players, this is actually pretty awesome. Amar's missed a few more than Warren has, but for the times that Warren has missed, Amar has also punished him. And here comes Warren. So you got to hand it to Amar Kang. He's definitely punished Amar. He's punished Warren KIAMCO when the time has arisen a couple of times, and then he's then just ill execution on a couple of shots in the first 2 games, or in the second game I think he did 2 shots that were not good in a row, which cost him the game. The second or third game. I still got my same cup of coffee. I'm almost done with it. Well, he may be looking at this bank on the 1 or something weird. I don't know. Oh, he's taking the 3 and the 12 out. Yeah. At the same time, oh, what a great shot. He used the 3 to hit the 12 away, right? But also used the trajectory of the 12 to get into the stack and try to make the 3. Wow, that shot had a little bit of something for everybody. That shot was a sweet shot. And he took out the 12. So, and the cue ball took the 1 away. This could spell trouble here. So, I don't know what Amar's frame of mind is right now, but if he's not careful, he could end up in one of those scenarios where, you've played good for 4 games, but this next mistake can really shorten the battle. I like maybe kicking around the 1 ball
kick around the 1 and just try to pot the 3. That's what I like, but it's a tough decision too, because you have to spin the cue ball ever so slightly as well, I think, or not spin it, but just roll it with a little 11 o'clock or 11:30, and do it slowly, pocket speed. And Namdul J asks in the chat room, who determines what pocket to go for? I don't really know anything about this style of game. Actually, the breaker decides what pocket he wants to shoot for. The breaker decides. Let's get through this shot first. So he just went ahead and said, I am no guts, no glory. I'm going to go for this 1 ball. And the 1 ball, just like, for whatever reason, decided to come back down towards Warren's pocket as well. Warren's pocket. So Warren has like luxury choices now. He can shoot the 7 into the 3, which is doing, or he can shoot the 3. And I think he just made 3 balls in 1 shot. I actually think he has 5 then, and not 4. Now he has 6. Or does Amar have a ball? I don't think he does. It's over, Rover. No, he's got 6. And Amar has 1. Or he's about to count right now. And Warren's like, I need 1. Why why is Amar making me shoot this? So he needed 2. That's what he was thinking. Why is Amar making me shoot this? I needed, so Amar actually had 1. All right, so that's very quickly, like I said, this comes a point where Amar Kang, he went for that 1 ball, didn't he? He went to bank that 1, and I think the right shot was to spin around the 9 and just kick and make the 3 ball, or try to make the 3 ball. And look what happened when he went for the 1. The 1, like, tragically ended up coming down toward Warren's pocket as well. So now it's Warren's break. Yeah, so the breaker decides what pocket, right? And it's normally assumed nowadays in this game that when you break from that side where Warren broke, he's basically electing the opposite side pocket, right? However, you can actually move the cue ball anywhere behind the head string, and you can actually elect the pocket you want to shoot for. So all you have to do is call the pocket. You don't have to be on that side to elect your pocket. You can be on that side and you can elect the other pocket if you want to. There's actually a break for that. It's kind of like a straight pool break. Amar played a real good shot to get out of Warren's break, and this could be good for Amar. This could be good. Let's see what happens here. So yeah, you don't have to. So what I'm saying is nowadays in the game of one pocket, most people break from that side. It means they're automatically picking the pocket on the opposite side. Unless the player says differently, that's what we assume nowadays. That's how the pockets are determined. Hope you understand that. Namadi, Namadi, Jay, in the chat room. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. New score. It is now 1-0. And Amar's aiming into the stack. He's gotten back up now. I think he's aiming at the 9 or the 3. I think the 3. Wants to play under that stripe. So 2 rails kind of underneath the stripe, or 1 rail direct into the stripe. And he played cue ball. All right, we have ourselves a match here. We have ourselves a good game. Warren broke this game, and so now it looks more like Amar broke. Although this is, we're not through yet with that part of the game. This is still the first stage of the game where you're like jockeying for position and trying to get balls to your side, or look for an immediate shot that you can play, a smart shot, something creative. This is the part of the game in one pocket where you're playing a lot of offense, but you're also waiting for your chance, waiting for your opportunity as well. You're kind of always doing that when you play one pocket. Chuck Felton in the chat room, he says, whichever side the breaker breaks from, the opposite corner of his pocket, that's what his pocket is, and the opponent has the other pocket. Yes, Chuck, you're right. That's what we assume now. But don't forget that the breaker can always choose his pocket if he wants to. The breaker can always choose their pocket. Doesn't have to be the opposite of where they put their cue ball. If they got up and said, I want to shoot into the other corner, then the opponent would have to accept that. Oh, this would be a sweet shot for Amar. And he can play this in such a way where the cue ball can come right back into the stack if there's a little catcher's mitt available for him. Oh, no, he just kind of cinched it instead. I don't know if there is a... Huh. Interesting. Instead, I don't know if I would have cinched that ball. I would have played cue ball around table into the catcher's mitt. I don't know why Amar didn't play it that way, but I can only assume it's because he's looking at the table and I'm not, I'm not standing up next to it, so I can't really see the angle. But I think that's what I would have done. Just tried to go for the catcher's mitt. So Warren kind of wants to go here. He wants to take a stab at this. He's tempted, it's hard to cross this ball into the stack because it's pretty. He's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna change his mind. Amar can't really do anything here. He'll just lag down to the bottom rail, I think. He's going to take a foul and go for the catcher's mitt now. Now he's playing for the catcher's mitt. Interesting shot, actually. The outcome, unless you get into that catcher's mitt, the outcome is almost the same as if you would have just lagged it to the bottom rail. Almost the same. Notice how Warren's not really looking to make anything. That's what I was hoping Amar would do, is not just go to the bottom rail, but also bump up. That would have been better than taking the foul that he took, I think. But when you're in the balls down there, you know, I mean, I make dumb decisions all the time. I'm not saying his was a dumb decision. That was a good hit by Amar. It was a good hit and nicely placed in the stack. It's just that when you're in a match, sometimes you think fast, you know, and there are always several shots to play in one pocket. Sometimes the faster you think can hurt your game. Really need to, and that's why you see these people take, these matches are like 3 hours long. Because, I mean, especially for Amar, a methodical player that he is. He's going to take his time. So Amar's actually, I think, in better shape than he was a second ago. At this point, he could maybe bank this 13 and just kind of neutralize Warren's offense right now. You have to be careful, though. Warren might have a two-railer on the 7, or it depends on where Amar leaves the cue ball. He could thin the 5, but he doesn't want to bring the cue ball down there. It looks like too many bankable assets down there now. So you don't want to leave Warren a bank. I think now you leave him somewhere around where the 13 is, you know, or where, yeah, somewhere around where the 13 is. But that 7 ball scares me a little bit. Yeah. Now that was the right shot. That's why I think that was the right shot. I just couldn't see where he was, you know, like really standing. So, and where, you know, how much of what he had. So, but he was safe to hit it like that. Then all the power to him. That's probably exactly how I would have hit it too. Is he coming off the 8 here to just roll underneath the 2? Yeah. You see, once again, I mentioned this earlier. If you only have one target down there to get underneath, make sure you get there, because if you don't, look what you do for your opponent. You kind of like, Warren's left a few options here, like, whereas if Warren could have just really stuck Amar behind that 2, it would have really limited Amar. Amar's going to go for this now. Long bank. We're not going to be able to see what happens to it. Wow, it did go, didn't it? That was beautiful. Well, he's definitely capable of making a big mistake here. That's for because there's a lot of weird shots But I mean, there's 14 balls on the table. There's so far to go in this game. I don't know what the right shot is here. Maybe just hit the 14 maybe and try to bring the cue ball to like that piece of chalk by the side pocket. Is that the shot? Maybe he does that. Maybe he... What is he? Is he looking to hit the 12? What's he looking to hit? Is he trying to cut the 6? Oh, nice. He played a little combo. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Warren sees this ball. He knows how to make this. Amar just opened the door for Warren. I liked maybe the 14 into the stack, and then you just leave the cue ball over where that chalk is. No? Anyone? Anyone in the chat room? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? He can play for a 6-ball bank right now. So just roll the 8 into the pocket and play for the 6-ball next. What he doesn't like is these 3 balls. He's trying to manage that. And what he actually can do is stun into the top of the 4 right now, which is a small target, because if he hits the 15, he may take away any chance he has. If he hits the 13, he may also not have a shot. This is a hard shot to... Okay, so he's going to just... Oh, he couldn't really get shape on anything. He was worried about getting shape on a ball, period. Now he's got to play a very hard shot. And this could potentially be very dangerous. Oh, my goodness. Well, when you play that good. When you play that good, makes you want to call the backers. I like his demeanor, man. Warren is, he's got a great demeanor. You know, I mean, as an opponent, you won't like it because you'll just be completely... I mean, you might actually. You might like it. Yeah, he fell for the old make the hard one, miss the easy one. Make the hard one, miss the easy one. Amar has this great draw stroke, too, by the way, guys. So Don't be surprised if you see him drawing back for the 10 in the side, in the 10 on the side rail. He may do that. He's going to play the 10 combo. Wow. Well, are you kidding me here? Look, Warren may actually have a way to break that ball out now, that 3-ball line. Amar is probably thinking that might have been his last shot. I hope it wasn't my last shot. Warren's going to lay up. Warren will make the 6 with the 10. He's going to try to make the 10 too. Or no. Okay. Okay, boys, it's 5-1. And Amar needs every game in this set. Warren KIAMCO's on the hill, trying to close out this match. Two railer? What are you doing, sir? Oh no, one railer. Okay. What? This could be curtains. I think he was playing the 5 off the stack. Stack. Yeah, the 3 balls. 5 off the 3 balls. That's what he was doing. Warren played this nice and slow to get shape on the 1. And he can break this out. He might draw back though. Yeah, he broke it out. And he gets nothing. You get nothing for your work. You need 1 ball. What you gonna do? I like the way he hits that. He hits it past the head string so that if there's a scratch or a foul or something, Warren can ball and hand it and make it. Warren may play this as a 2-railer to close out the match. Looks like the lane is available. Shouldn't have a problem with it. He's played it hard enough, I think, but just played it a little too short. Amar, there are so many ways Amar can sell out now, you know, to lose the game. And it's hard to play. It's hard to be careful when you need everything on the table like this. You kind of have to take a flyer once in a while. It's just the nature of the beast. It's the way this game is. You can play tight as well, but it's tough to do. It's very tough to do. See, like, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Amar, I got to hand it to you. That was a beautiful shot. Warren's going to take a few minutes here and go, this guy played good. Oh my goodness. He says, you know what? I go. Wow. Wait, you didn't need one? Okay. So that means Amar has two. Hold on a second. Two, no. That means Amar has three. Or Warren needs three. How did I miscount on this one? Wow. Amar. Look at this opportunity here he has. Definitely a chance to make 3 balls if he can reach and draw back hard enough. No, he basically safed himself. I think it's, I don't know what the dang score is. The dang. I think Warren has 7, which means that Amar has 3. No, it means he has 4. No, it means he. Well, now he has 4. I'm sorry. Now he has 4. There's 1 ball down. Now he has 4. With a shot, 4 ball. Could be Warren's next shot. And I believe the 4 ball will be Warren's next shot. I have to say, this is a valiant effort, though, by Amar Kang. He's fighting. He's hanging in there. He's going to bank that long a little. Yeah. Wow. I see a real aggressive opportunity right here for Amar to 2-rail this 3. I think he's probably going to play this because he can play the cue ball. Really, he just got to make this, but he can play the cue ball to the side rail and prevent Warren from shooting at the 4. How sweet it is. How sweet it is. Now, do you go for this shot? Do you try to play your cue ball above the side pocket and to the side rail? Wow. Tall order. So he's making sure he hits it thin to win. Because you want to hit this thin. You don't want to hit. If you hit this thick, you're in trouble. Wow. Amar KANG. Holy moly. The fight he's putting in. This is a great match. This is an awesome match. Wow. Oh, I bet there's people in the room sweating right now. That's good. Don't go in. Don't leave it where, where Warren can kick it back to his hole. And sell out. Warren just sold out. He just sold out this game. Amar KANG, ladies and gentlemen. Getting down on the shot. He's sweating. He's wiping his brow. Here he goes. Take a deep breath. Get down on the ball. Dude, this has got to be an awesome, awesome feeling knowing that you can catch up right now. Yeah. He's talking himself into it. He's like, so, come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. He's thinking about if he misses, is it over? Oh, it's over. It's over. There's no way Warren KIAMCO is going to miss this bank. I'll bet hundreds of dollars on it. Warren is not going to miss this bank. Oh, man. He missed the bank. Okay, Amar is he's gonna scratch here. He's gonna make this ball and scratch. Yeah, this is how you play this shot. Off the table. Everybody, well, duck. Ooh, man, it got me right in the ghoulies. Hey, you almost hit me in the ghoulies. Okay, well, let's go. So Warren, is he going to play safe here? He's going to play the dipsy doodle. That's what my buddy John Henderson likes to call it, the dipsy doodle. Shout out to everybody, by the way, in the pool community. I don't know who won. Who won the Mez West State Tour this weekend? Was it Oscar? I think he did. He came in the finals with somebody who left a post that I don't remember. I apologize. I was in my car, actually, parked when I read about it. I wasn't at my desk close where I could write it down. Chris, go. Thank you. Stopping on in. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and by the way, I'm going to be doing a few of these live broadcasts over the next week or two. So every morning, like around 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll do a match and give you guys a chance to check in. I'm going to also start talking about news and stuff. So I'm going to start putting a little news show together. We can talk about current events. I might even throw a couple camera angles on here. Yeah. Get a little home studio going. Yeah. I don't know why I'm speaking crazy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this roll. Warren KIAMCO is going to end up lucky. Is this lucky? I don't know. I don't think one of these balls goes. But now they're both playing for two. This is a crazy game. Now Amar's probably feeling like, I wish I'd have just made that four. He probably is a little frustrated at this point. He had a chance to win the game. It's two. Now it's just another, it's like we're in the middle of another game again. He knows he's got to take this four out. That's basically the standard shot he's got to play. How he does it, well, that remains to be seen. He could strike across the right side of it and try to cross it over. Very dangerous shot. However, his cue ball may come into the bottom of those two balls, and they may actually bounce more to his side. He's doing something like that. I think he's trying to come around those two balls with the cue ball. No, he's bumping into them, like I said. Wow. That was so good. That was such a good shot. That was such a beautiful shot. I love that shot. That was so good. He knew he was at the right angle to shoot that shot. So now Amar needs a ball. He needs a ball. He could win this match. He can win this game and make it hill-hill. What? That seemed like self-destruction. Oh, I'm sorry. I got mixed up with players. I thought Warren shot this shot just now. I thought it was a Mars shot right now. Warren has a bank. This is a bank. All day. This is an out. This is an out shot. When I say out shot, I mean that he can get out with this shot. You know, he can get out with that shot, get position, and get the next ball to win the game. So that's what I mean by out shot, you know. This is his out inning. Tour451 says, this Daniel with POVPOOL. Today's in chat topic. Did we land on the moon in 1969 as it is, flat like Earth? Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you want to get all flat Earth, we can get flat Earth. And start talking about the moon landing and get all no, that's Joe Rogan's show, man. I'm not doing Joe Rogan's show. Well, Amar Amar has given up the game with that shot. This is over. I said that he wouldn't miss the bank. I said that Warren wouldn't miss the bank 3 innings ago, but I really don't think he's going to miss the bank this time. Bingo. Bingo, bango. All right. Well, let's just definitely hand it to Amar Kang, dude. He showed up and played himself a dang good match, but what I don't understand is that he. Well, I mean, you know what? I understand it. I understand it. It happens. Basically, you get tired. He had an edge in this last game to catch up, and plus he still had to win another game after that. Which after 3 hours of playing, that match was 3 hours and 30 minutes long, guys. 3 hours and 30 minutes long. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching today. Stay tuned till tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll do the one pocket match between Bryce Avila and what did I call out? Josh Clover. And then I'll probably do a 10-ball match after that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel and see how much time I've got throughout the day. This is Daniel Busch, and I'm basically broadcasting live from my home studio. Woo! Doing table 2 matches all week long, and we might even do something else this weekend as well. So stay tuned to POVPOOL. Please subscribe and watch us tomorrow at 10 in the morning Pacific Standard Time for another match on POVPOOL, or possibly 2. Have a good one. Keep loving pool.